Okay, it's Sunday. I was going to say morning, but it's not. I think it's afternoon by now. We parked up last night in Ilfracombe in the Ropery Road car park, which is really, I won't say really good.
It's very central.
Passable.
It's very central.
And there are 3 spaces for motorhomes. And if we manage to get 7.5 metres in here, most people should be all right. And in fact, if you had the end space, you'd probably a little bit longer, you'd be okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're dedicated spaces that you can park in, and it's not free overnight, but I
think it was something like 70 pence for an hour, or like £2 for 24 hours.
Yeah, it was. I think I paid £2.40.
Yeah, we did it on the app.
It's over 2 days, and I paid on the app. So yeah, for a whole 24 hours, and they're quite happy for you to stay here. So that's handy. Can't say there's a lot going on in Ilfracombe in January. Most of it's closed.
That's the thing I'm finding. I mean, Cornwall and Devon are amazing, and they're very, very beautiful. But some days you can't even get a cup of coffee. There's just nothing open.
No, it's very quiet.
Where was it we were yesterday? Woolacombe. And there was literally nothing open. There was one pub open that wasn't serving food or anything. And it's really beautiful, but there's just nothing happening. And as much as that's great because it means there's not many people around, it's also a little bit frustrating at times. We keep going to places, paying car park, thinking, oh, this looks nice, we'll get a couple of hours and it could be like 4 or 5 quid. And half an hour run on the beach, wander around the shops that are all closed, and then you're done, and we're back on the van in less than an hour. So for scenery and enjoying the countryside, coming in January is amazing, but absolutely nothing's open.
So we've decided today we're not going to do any more coastal stuff. We were going to do Linton and Lynmouth, which I'm sure are lovely, but there's a lot of hill, and also nothing's going to be open again. And we know it basically you have to park up at the top in Linton and walk down. So we'll save that for another time of year when it's a bit more open.
We've also been doing a lot of walking, and I am quite sore at the moment, and the dogs are absolutely shattered as well. So yeah, as much as I'd like to go, it's kind of what are we going for? We've been there before. We're not going to see anything we've not seen before. And nothing's open, so we're going to save that one for next time.
So we're going to head, I think, along the coast a little bit to Combe Martin, and then down into Exmoor. And drive across the moor.
That'd be nice.
And do a little bit of exploring down there. There seem to be a fair few car parks and places that you can stop at, and there's certainly a few pubs. So we'll see where we end up.
Exciting! Every day's an adventure.
See you later.
Bye. Real shops as well,
as opposed to unreal.
Well, yeah, it's not a chain, is it? Oh my god, look at that fuel station. That looks like something out of Lego. I love that fuel station.
It might well be.
And here we are at Tar Steps. Absolutely beautiful area. The steps are all stone. Absolutely stunning. The way down was very steep. I'm a bit worried about how I'm going to get back. Might just make him go and get the motor home and bring it down. We'll see. We'll see how far I can go. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He's so nice to me. Husband for sale. Any takers? No, not really. I wouldn't swap you.
Oh, I thought you meant there wouldn't be any takers. Rude, isn't it? How rude.
Oh my God, I did it. I'm utterly exhausted, but I did it. Monday, we are in Somerset, back on grown-up roads, and yeah, back to UK wintertime. My little microclimate seems to have gone. We said goodbye to Devon and Cotswold, and today we're off to a retail outlet just to do something different, really, have a wander around the shops. So we found the retail outlet village and we've been directed to a car park supposedly for motorhomes, but there's just cars everywhere. So we've finally managed to find somewhere to squeeze the van in. Not quite sure it's as neat and tidy as it should be, but
don't care. Couldn't give a shit. It's supposed to be a motorhome and caravan car park. It's just full of cars.
Because the main car park is pay and display, so people are parking here because it's free. Anyhow, we're off to shop. Gonna treat myself to something in a smaller size. All this exercise, I've lost a fair bit of weight, and yeah, just gonna reward myself in something new in a size smaller.
And I'll try not to kick any cars on the way past.
And Martha's gonna take a chill pill.
Take the next left. We've arrived at our destination for today. Hopefully we can stay here if we don't get moved on. I've heard it's possible. You might be able to see there. It's Stonehenge. And that's the view from my window. About as close as you can get without paying. Yeah, so we're gonna get settled here and see what happens. There's quite a few other vans here as well. It's the Drove just off the A303. Well, we've stopped here at on the Vale of Pewsey at a place called Martinsdale. It's our first time on the road after nearly a week with some friends and family, but we're back here. Not entirely sure we are. Wiltshire, I think, isn't it? But it's a beautiful view from here.
Dear. Chapter 2, here we come.
There we go. And the dogs, yep, doing their thing. Very nice view, but fairly deserted car park, and I had to drive up a single track dirt lane with a great big mud rut up the middle of it. I wasn't sure whether we were going to get up there, but it's fine. There's another way out, fortunately. But yeah, this is us probably for tonight. Really unusual formation on the hillside there.
The roly-polies.
Not sure what causes that.
Driving through the Cotswolds on our way to Castle Coombe, one of the most picturesque chocolate box little town villages in the Cotswolds. You might see coming up in front here between the trees, you may be able to see some airplane fins. This is an ex-RAF base where the planes are retired by BA and the like, and they've actually converted one into a party plane. You can hire it for parties, and it's all done out with dance floor and bars, and it sounds amazing. But yeah, that's where all they come to retire the old jets. in Castle Keyne. It's absolutely beautiful. Martin's taken some photos. This is the main square. It really is just chocolate box beautiful. Not made it down to the river yet, that's down that way. We'll show you more when we get down there. Village of Laycock, or Lecoq as Martin likes to call it.
Lacock.
Lovely fall. The kids are paddling through and their wellies on. Dogs have just had a bit of a little paddle, and yeah, it's really nice. I should imagine on a sunny day the place is absolutely stunning. On the way we walked down, we're going to walk on the way back up. I'll capture a little bit more footage on the way back up, but yeah, it's a very pretty village and well worth a visit.
So we're stopping here for the night. We've just turned up to a place called Tetbury. This is a car park down with the old rail station. So this is a disused railway station. It's open for visiting and stuff. There's a nice big free car park, but it's got a 2.2 metre barrier, so no good for us at all. There's quite a bit of it. You can stay overnight and it's free to park there, but there is also a couple of spaces just outside of it for coaches. As it's February and as I can't see a coach turning up overnight, we're just going to park here and hope that Tetbury Council don't mind. But yeah, there's two bays there and perhaps one over there that you could use. So I think we'll be okay here for the night. We might have to move in the morning, but we'll see.
I love our van in the evenings, it's so cosy. You got the starlights on, we got the drinks out, we got the Sensi on, Martin's got dinner cooking, we're just chilling, had a lovely long walk today, and just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight to, oh, green eyes, whoa, wolf, into a lovely van in the evenings. It's all just so cozy. It's really windy outside, but we've got the stabilisers on. No, not called, what are they called? They are stabilisers, aren't they? The hydraulic feet.
Hydraulic jacks.
Hydraulic jacks.
Stabilisers.
Why are they jacks? Yeah, stabilisers. Yeah.
The jacks because they lift it up.
Look at me, Jills.
Normally a jack.
Equality. Sure how long we can stay here for. We're going to suss out the area, but just check out the view. Amazing. Who knew our country was so beautiful? don't know if the camera quite captures it, but it's quite a long way down. And it feels like we're hanging off the edge. The camera doesn't capture it, but I look down there.
Because you need to lift it up and see where the horizon is. No, the horizon.
It's alright looking at it through the camera lens, it's fine, but looking at it with the naked eye, I feel quite bleh. No, that looks fine through the camera.
It looks flat.
Yeah, you really can't. Yeah, you can't get the depth of it. Oh my goodness, what a night. We're at the top of Birdlip Hill. Really beautiful scenery. We parked roadside between an A road and the beautiful panoramic scenery. The A road noise was okay, but there was cars zooming down the road all flipping night. All night long, really noisy and loud. And the weight limit is a 7.5 ton. We've got lorries going down, and wow, I'm tired. And just look at the state of that, you can see how tired I am. It's not all roses, this life. Just kind of coming on to show you a bit of truth. Lots of coffee needed today, and we're booked on a campsite later, so yeah, plenty of sleep will be had. Here we are, just at a new campsite just north of Cheltenham. Beautiful farm. I hope you can see the little baby lambs over there. I don't want to get too close, I don't want to frighten them, but they were just lolloping around now. It's so cute. It's such a sign of spring. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, literally they must be days old. They're absolutely tiny and so sweet. I wish we could get closer, but I don't want to worry them.
Oh, right, well.
Adventure time!
So we're finally out of the mud.
I got us out of the mud, I drove us out of the ditch, I did it!
Got our friendly farmer tractor driver to come back from whatever he was doing before he went to the bank.
Oh, I got to be at the bank by 2:30.
Apparently we haven't got a visible tow point, so we need to sort out that, because we can't carry on doing this and if we get stuck in the mud again and don't know where the tow point is, that's going to be fucking embarrassing.
Take a look at the pictures, we proper ripped up the field.
Yeah, two massive great big holes. He didn't look too pleased.
He didn't look too pleased.
Whatever. Shouldn't have a shit muddy field with waste disposal there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
well, apparently you should have told us to fill up in the corner, and we didn't know, and yeah.
Oh well. So that's our first getting stuck adventure. I
have been told that you're not true van lifer until you've been pulled out the mud. So box tick, move on.
Yeah, and I've got mud all over my jeans. Oh well.
My shoes are absolutely swimming because I just put my pull-on shoes and not my boots.
So that's the joys of a front-wheel drive on a 4-ton lorry. Oh well. Anyway.
Okay,
we'll catch you later.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for a coffee or just something now,
something.
just like woo.
Some chill down.
Seriously, just looks like stuff out of a movie set. Wonderful. Too many flipping cars though for a movie set. Beautiful church. he? Get out of his way.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you one down here looks interesting. You just slow down a little bit as we go past this one.
So, oh, no.
This one looks rather nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Extension. That's so.
Oh, and this one, look.
You know what that's for? That's so you can just throw your.
You're washing out into the water, into the street.
Yeah. Well, I am totally confused. I'm in a car park and I'm trying to work out what to pay, but honestly, let me show you this sign. So, charges only apply from 8 till 6 in the evening. You can park up to 10 hours for £4. Maximum period of stay is 10 hours. It doesn't say if you can't stay overnight outside of those hours. Coaches park free of charge. We're not a coach, but we're in a coach space. So do I pay? Don't I pay? Who fucking knows? And then the best bit is down here. Due to the theft of our machine, no payment is required. There's also a Ringo code there, so it's like no payments required, but here's a Ringo code. So and who knows, am I a coach, am I not a coach? Who knows? Maybe I just won't bother paying for tonight and see in the morning. Very confusing.
Today we're in Broadway in the Cotswolds. Another beautiful blue sky day. Another beautiful little village. I think we're sort of in approaching the square. There's a little shopping arcade up here, which I think we're going to go and take a look in, see if they'll let the dogs in. Look at the tea shop there. Might be stopping for a cup or two.
Okay, we've arrived at Dover Hill car park. We're going to try and park here tonight. It's a big open car park. National Trust, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, free. And I'm sure we can get away with this for one night. But it looks lovely, beautiful.
Here we are at Drovers Hill, taking the dogs for a run round and letting the crazy one have a proper run. I don't know where she is. She was behind me just now. Oh yeah, there they are, look. You can see them. Mag's leaping about. It's so cute. Flick you round.
That's enough.
Dover's Hill National Trust. It's a natural amphitheatre that's on a spur of the Cotswolds. Views over the Vale of Evesham, Dover's Hill, and it was the site of the original English Olympic Games that began here 400 years ago in 1612. The tradition continues today with the annual Cotswold Olympics.
Well, it's walked down the marsh. It's Saturday. Woo! We've had a quick look around for 5 minutes, but we're pretty much exhausted most of what there is in the town centre.
Still got 5 minutes to kill for the tumble drive to finish.
Still waiting for the tumble drive. Nice enough, but not many places to park.
Not what we'd expected. It's been like sort of bigged up really, hasn't it? And it's really not much.
It's not what other places in the Cotswolds have been, unless we're missing something. Maybe when we have a little drive around in a minute we might find some more, but nice couple of statues and another Cotswold village.
This is the Slaughters, another pretty Cotswold village. As you can see, the weather's really not so great today. Not much to do other than walk around, so we've just decided I'm going to have a drive through. It's a bit grim, so we, oh yeah, a beautiful mill there. See the wheel. So yeah.
You didn't need to see the wheels, you know, you can just tell from that tune.
So yeah, very pretty little village. Would have been nice to stop for a walk and exercise the dogs, but yeah, it's really not the day for walking. Unlike these silly fools. You pretty fool.
Pretty fool.
Pretty fool. It doesn't look like there's anywhere big enough for us to park anyway. This is Upper Slaughter, darlings. Still raining.
It's not called Slaughter because people got killed, by the way.
Why is it called Slaughter then?
It's called Slaughter after Slough, as in muddy, basically muddy field, more or less. Muddy
Slough
area.
means muddy area. Well, that's quite fitting for Slough and Berkshire.
Well, it is because it's in the Thames floodplain, isn't it?
Is it?
Slough was muddy.
Fun fact of the day.
And Slough was in slaughter.
Slough. Slaughter.
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 Yeah. There you go, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Check it on Google.
By chance, we've come across this beautiful little village. We've just gone past the most quaint house with a stream running through it. Really, really pretty. Snowdrops everywhere. So I thought I'd just jump on and do some filming and see what is in the rest of the village. Look, this is pretty Tainton. Oh, this is so pretty. For me, this is what the Cotswolds is. Where was it we were just walking on the water? Was that where we were?
Yeah.
We were looking at car park. Look, thatched cottage. We were going to stop in the car park and I wanted 30 quid. 30 quid! I mean, we've parked on sites before. We've had full facilities for emptying and refilling. What needs emptying and refilling? For like £15. And this was just a car park. And I wanted 30 quid. Like, get out of here. So now we're just going on a bit of a road trip.
Okay, so our road trip around the Cotswolds unfortunately was cut short at this point. We had to go and help out a family member who was ill. So we came back down to Hampshire, left the Cotswolds behind. So that's why we haven't posted anything for a little while. So the footage on this video is a little bit older, but hopefully you'll be able to see what we were up to in February.
We were more or less done with the Cotswolds anyway, weren't we? But it was sort of a bit more of an abrupt end than we planned.
Yeah, so we've had a little bit of itty-bitty couple of weeks, backwards and forwards a little bit to Hampshire. We went down to the south coast for a couple of days, and I'll probably put that in the next video. But yeah, we're back on the road.
Yay!
So we're just headed off to Wales, and you'll be able to see that in the next section.
Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.